Hello there, it's Hillary and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. In today's video, I am going to be setting up my planner for March. Can you believe it? I certainly cannot. So if you are new around here, this is my planner for the year. I use it as my catch-all planner. So this houses our events and activities, my to-dos each week, and helps me keep me really organized. And this is a planner that I designed. It's available on Amazon. It is the Bloom Where You Are Planted A5 size planner. I will have a few links down below, one to pick this up on Amazon if you want to grab one. It is an undated planner, so you can start it any time of the year, which I love. And then I also have a setup video for this, and then also have videos for setting up February and maybe January. No, I think January I did with the main setup video. So I have a main setup video and a February setup video. And so now we're into March, which is so very crazy. So I am going to set up the beginning pages. So the first part, I have the monthly layout of the calendar, and I like to do a title page as well as set up my bill tracker for the month. This is a really, really helpful additional printable that I have in my Etsy shop that because each of these pages between them are customizable. So this is an additional printable. You can see I taped down, and I use this as basically my checklist each month for the bills I need to pay. So I really find this to be an incredibly useful strategy for keeping me on task with all of the things for managing life and bills. So I'm going to set up those pages, and then I'm going to set up a few of the weekly pages. So this is what the weekly layout looks like. So it's really great because I can use this side of the page for events and activities, and then this side of the page for to-do lists. So it is very full of a lot going on. Although February we went on vacation at the beginning of the month, so some of it is a little lighter, but we got back and I've been tackling lots and lots of things to get done. So that is the weekly layout, and I wanted to share with you some March planner inspiration that I am taking from my past self as well as share a couple printables I plan to use. This is my planner from 2022. It is a different planner, the New Beginnings planner, and I really loved this. This is the weekly layout for this one. But in March, I used my Saved by Grace floral collection, and I used that to set it up. And so I am going to use a similar printable, my purple florals. And this is a new printable collection, and it goes along with Lent, which is 40 days before Easter. So it is a time in the church calendar where we're reflecting on Jesus' death and resurrection. And so this is the color scheme. So I use the same florals, but I turned them purple, and I love how this all turned out. So I will link this. This printable down below is the artwork printable. So there's a main printable that has a scripture writing plan, but this is the artwork printable. And so I'm really excited to use this to set it up. So I'll probably do something very similar. And I also have my purple floral borders and corners. So this is a second printable that I plan to use to set up some of the weekly layouts. I really love using these to decorate my pages. So I'll link that printable down below. And then March is also St. Patrick's Day, and I wanted to give a big shout out to my green mugs printable. So this is a really great one for March as well, themes of growing, and I used it last year to set up my bullet journal for my creative faith planning. But this year I'm going to use it in one of my weekly layouts in here. So those are the three printables that I plan to use. So we have the He Gave Up His Life for Us, purple themed printables, and this is the artwork file. We have the purple borders and corners printable, and then we have the green mugs printable. So those are what I'm going to be using to set this up. And this is the pink floral borders and corners. So you can see this is a really easy way to decorate your pages. So I am going to put you on fast forward now and get started, and then I'll come back at the end and walk through how it all came together. And another thing I wanted to mention is I have these really cool letters that clip together, and so I wanted to use these to stamp on here for the monthly page, as well as put for adding the month up here too. So I got these at Michael's, but I will link a similar set on Amazon down below if you want to pick these up. So let's get started on the March setup. They turned out what I did. So this is the cover page. I had printed this on white sticker paper, so it made it really easy to put down, but I did like this washi tape border idea from my March planner setup that I did in 2022. So I love the little crosses, great for reflecting on the Lord's, on Jesus' death on the cross. And then I came up with this idea of mixing green and purple because of, green and St. Patrick's Day. So I used my favorite technique, which is using a makeup brush from the Dollar Tree and using Distress Oxide ink. So that's what's on top here. And then the pretty floral border on the bottom. I love that, with a couple of these reminders here. So have March all set up. I really love just the simplicity of this. And then on the back here we have my March bill tracker, again with the green on top, florals on bottom, and all those many bills to pay for the month ahead. And then let's flip to here. So we have the last week of February, first week of March. So I use the purple florals again from the He Gave Up His Life for Us artwork printable. and that'll be linked below, and same with these elements. Those are from that as well. And then I have this really pretty purple washi tape from the Planner Society, and I wanted to definitely include that. And then the first full week of March, I used the purple florals, and I just really love how this turned out. My birthday is February 10th, but we're going to celebrate in March, so have that to look forward to. And we're mailing in some important immigration paperwork for my husband, so if you think to pray for us that goes smoothly. It's always stressful having to prove our marriage again and again, but hopefully that will go smoothly, Lord willing. And so I liked this phrase, my story for his glory, as I just think about the struggles of immigration, and but how, you know, I hope everyone who touches this packet of information, just like the other packets we've sent in, that it's a testimony to God and his goodness, that, you know what, this is hard, but yes, we're still married. Yes, this is a legitimate marriage, and literally only the Lord could put it together. And so that's, you know, I hope and pray that our marriage tells a story of God's glory. So I have that, and then I use the same stamp set to do the 2 to-do lists there. So I like that, how that turned out. And then this is the week of St. Patrick's Day, so I went for a whole green color scheme, and I used my green mugs, and then I actually used quite a few stickers from this one. It's the Daydreamer accessory book. It's a pretty old one, but I found this on sale a while ago, but I've used a handful of stickers from it and I actually really like it. It's kind of a little more old school happy planner style, but it has a lot of green and purple, and so that was fun. So like all of these little elements are from that, the to-do list with the green tape on the top. And then there are one more full week in March, and then 1 week of March going into April. So I'll set that up later. I'm running out of time and steam to continue, but it's kind of fun to set them up during the month too, so that I can play around with new printables or supplies or washi tape or things like that I get throughout the month. So I hope this video gave you guys some awesome ideas on how to set up your planners for the month of March. It's always exciting when a new month comes around, and especially because in March is a new season, the start of the season of spring. That is going to be so fun. I love winter, but I am really excited for warmer weather and time to be outside, especially now that we have our own house, and I would love to have a garden. And anyways, I have all these fun outdoor things that I want to do, and so I'm really excited for the weather to warm up. Comment below what is something you are excited for about the month of March, and definitely pick up the printables that I mentioned. They will be linked down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos. And I will see you next time.